Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first episode of Up All Night. I'm Gus Marceau. I will be your host. Hope you don't get too tired of me. We'll try to keep this as at least a little entertaining. From news to guests to games, we've got something for everybody here. So thank you so much for joining. From Jackson Studio Pullman, welcome to Up All Night. See, when I first decided to start this show, people were curious. I'd say, hey, I'm making a late night show. And they'd always say, oh, like Conan O'Brien and those guys? Did you have to ask that? I know they knew what a late night show is. I just had to say, probably a little less funny, but yeah, you get it. You know, we're trying. Oh, you're into painting? Like that Van Gogh fella. Did you play football in high school? Josh Allen did that. Miami Dolphins' Tyreek Hill was pulled over and put in handcuffs the other day after allegedly driving a little reckless. There is a much bigger story here, and there's arguments over how he and the cop handled the situation. But all I can really notice is how for the first time probably ever, someone actually caught up to Tyreek. Lin-Manuel Miranda has a new concept album in the making with Lauryn Hill. While I can only hope he makes another album with another 45 songs, my thoughts and prayers go out to the next generation of boys getting random cover concerts of the album by their girlfriends. These are non-negotiable, and you can only smile and nod. Good luck out there, boys. Pullman has a new Coug on campus, and in heartbreaking news to the 17% of Wazoo applicants that get denied every year, a level 3 sex offender has been accepted in your place. Joel Vance has been the talk of the town ever since the WSU student body received an email revealing that the level 3 sex offender has enrolled here at WSU. For those of you who don't know, when you Google sex offender levels, the only thing higher than level 3 is kidnapper. News of Advance's enrollment has brought outrage to the student body, with Change.org's petitions circulating with the goal of getting him kicked off campus. And I just can't wait to see how that goes. Just imagine the police knocking on Vance's door, they hold up the piece of paper that everyone signed, and are just like, dude, they're like really mad. And because we know how much you care about the well-being of others, we thought maybe you could leave? Yeah, unfortunately, Vance probably isn't going anywhere anytime soon. But in unrelated news, the daycare on campus is considering new locations. Cougar football is having a fantastic start for us this year. 4-0 is nothing to scoff at. Just don't pay attention to the fact that we started 4-0 last year. At this point, the WSU body has spent more time on the field than Mateer has learning his passing game. But we are just kidding, Mateer. We love you. We're just joshing around. Thanks for taking us here. Burmese pythons are vicious, invasive creatures. They're causing gargantuan problems in their ecosystems. But you know what's even scarier? A singular Florida born and raised man. Don't believe me? Florida hosted a 10-day challenge to catch the most pythons for a grand prize of $10,000. The winner caught 20 of these scaly things, and 209 in total were caught. These are not professionals. This is a hobby. The professionals performed worse in the competition. With that being said, the turnout was worse this year than it was last year, so it's a regular occurrence. From 2016 with President Donald J. Trump to 2020 with President Joseph R. Biden, tonight we release our official endorsement for 2024 with our endorsement restoring security and total control for us here in the studio. Annabelle Pepin, president of Cable 8, will be joining us. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Annabelle, it is very nice to meet you.
Hi, Gus.
Thank you for coming to sit with me.
Thanks for having me.
We appreciate it. If you can't tell already, if you had to guess, what would you say we're doing here?
You know, I would say that we're just having a nice conversation, and that's about it.
Yeah? Well, there's just a little bit more to it.
Okay.
We are, in fact, going to be painting.
Oh, okay.
And
all
I don't
right,
know,
yeah.
Do you have a lot of experience in painting?
I used to have a lot of experience with painting. My grandma was an artist, so a lot of times when I was growing up, we would spend weekends painting and doing drawing stuff, but I'm a little rusty So we'll see how this goes.
All right, well, please introduce yourself. We are the president of Cable 8. What else you got going on?
I am. I'm this year's president of Cable 8. I'm the head of the movie project that we're doing. It's called Live at 8 the Movie. It's essentially about the making of Cable 8, specifically through the lens of one of their most successful shows that was featured on Rolling Stone magazine and was the #1 show on national college television back in 1988. So we really want to encapsulate that environment and just what Cable 8 means to us and tell our Cable 8 story through the lens of that. It's kind of become a passion project of mine, so I'm really excited to get started with that.
And I just recognized I didn't even tell you what we'll be doing. Today we are going to be, sorry, I got a head start, and it's going to be a big difference here.
Okay.
We are going to be painting each other. We have about 20 minutes.
Okay.
You're going to be trying to catch all of this beautiful complexion here in 20 minutes.
Okay.
And I will attempt to do the same for you.
Okay. Okay.
This is probably going to be something you're going to want to hang up in your office or
I think I will hang it in my office, right in Cable 8 HQ.
It's going to be pretty.
Awesome. I think I'll put it right on my door, actually, my office door.
Oh, perfect. Now, you are a triple major.
I am a triple major, yeah.
Shoot them out. Which one's going from the one you like the most to the one you like the least? The 3 majors.
All right. Your nose in this is a little too big. I'm sorry.
Well, it's a big one.
It's a little too big in this.
Don't worry, you are just unearthly tall.
Oh, God. Okay. Why am I standing up? Okay.
There's not enough room for your legs.
Oh, no. I'm sitting down right now. Okay, well, major #1 that I love the most is broadcast production. Multimedia journalism is my second one, and then rhetoric and professional writing is my third one. So I'll graduate with 2 degrees, but it's 3 specializations, basically.
Okay.
So journalism and media production is my Murrow College degree, and then English, I don't know the actual term, but basically just English is the secondary. But broadcast is easily my favorite one.
So besides Cable 8, you are in a sorority.
I am.
What sorority is that again?
Alpha Omicron Pi. It's like the very first house on Greek Row when you walk down Thompson Flats and you take the right. It's the one that has the weird glass atrium.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I lived in there for 2.5 years.
You finally got out?
I did finally get out, and I live in a house with 3 of my girlfriends.
Nice.
Right across, actually, it's directly across the street from the house that burned down.
Oh, yeah.
Well, not down, but the one that was burning.
It's not doing so hot.
Yeah, it's, well, it was definitely hot.
Good one.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, living in a sorority was a very interesting experience. I mean, I think the stereotypes really run true sometimes, but at the same time, like, I actually did meet people that I want to be friends with for the rest of my life, so I think that that's really helpful, and, like, they really helped me. They were supportive of me wanting to pursue Cable 8 and wanting to pursue, like, my career over anything, and I felt like had I not been friends with so many girls in that way, I think I wouldn't have been as successful with this as I am.
You're really tall in this.
You have my body in it? Yours is just a neck and a head. I'm doing like from here up.
I forgot the neck.
What? Oh no, okay. Oh gosh, okay.
But anyway, I apologize.
I did my internship this summer.
Yeah.
I did, I worked at Fox 13 in Seattle, and one of the weeks I went out with a couple of reporters, and you might actually know what the story is. There was this viral video that came out where a bikini barista smacked a guy's car with a hammer and cracked his front windshield. And that was around the exact same time that I was working at Fox 13. So they sent me out with a reporter to report on this bikini barista fiasco. And I basically sat in the car for like a 6-hour workday.
Steal the white here.
Oh, that's okay.
So
I accidentally got brown in there, so
that's fine.
Be careful. I ended up sitting in the car, because part of like reporting, this kind of turned me off from wanting to do it as a job, is like, yay, I got to the story, yay, I did my like B-roll, and then you basically just like sit in the car until your stand-up at 4 p.m.
Yeah, you into sports a lot? Like, how about them Mariners?
I do love the Mariners. I do love the Mariners. Oh no.
Wait. Take a look at these.
Where did you get that? Oh, no.
We have sources everywhere. I mean, you know.
I can see the Instagram tag, so that kind of...
You can see there's a little bit of inspiration on there. So please, you know, give a little bit of a story. Show the camera what we gave you. It's a present from us to you. From Up All Night.
I'll explain this one first. This one is... Okay. There's this program through Pierce County, which is where I'm from, and it's called the Daffodil Festival. And there's a representative from each school, and it's essentially like a community service outreach program. So you kind of represent your school, all this stuff, and you have a speech, and they teach you like communication skills, how to like have good PR for yourself, all this stuff. But the downside was a sash and a dress. So I was confused a lot with being a pageant girl, which was absolutely not the case.
Would you say that your authenticity for community outreach, was that real, or was the Daffodil Princess the only thing in mind?
I think the community outreach was real. There definitely was a scholarship involved.
Oh, well,
so you know that was motivating, and like the power trip of being the only Daffodil Princess from my school was like I ran with that for sure. So
I think we had plenty from our school.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure.
I'm
so I'm just not special.
Yeah, I want to say we have a big old wall of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But congratulations. Now, please tell us about the second picture. It was the second picture that really got us motivated. If you had to, you know, it's family bonding.
Yeah. So this is my dad. He actually is very well established in the media industry. He's a voice actor. I just have I have no words for myself in this photo. The capri leggings with the jean jacket is definitely
it's style.
It's definitely a choice.
It's style.
Because of my parents, so both my parents are in media. Actually, my mom does freelance advertising and marketing, and my dad is a voice actor. And some of her clients, is your painting just that bad?
It's my magnum opus.
Oh,
so
gosh.
please continue.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, I kind of messed up on this a little bit. Because of their jobs, they get really cool opportunities with sporting events. So we were able to go, I think this was for Father's Day, maybe. So we had Diamond Club seats, and then part of that was the dugout. So that was cool.
Wow.
And yeah, I'm a huge Mariners fan. Over the summer when I was at my internship, they invited me to go with them. I worked on the pregame show for Fox 13. So I got to like be on the field with a media pass and feel all official, and that was really cool. The parking sucked though. There's no parking lots for media people. I had to park like a mile away.
But you'd say you probably aren't thinking news.
No.
And you're not going to take another news internship this summer.
Well, I loved Fox 13.
Okay.
Like it was one of the best work environments I've ever been in, which is not really saying much because I haven't had a lot of jobs. But it was seriously it was such a great experience for me, and like if they were to offer me a job, I would totally take it.
Okay. Okay.
But I really want to get my foot in the door in California. I've always wanted to live there. I really want to get a start in like Hollywood and like movie stuff, as opposed to news. But because I made the connections with Fox 13 and I understand what the news environment is, I would totally be willing to start there.
Okay. Okay.
But pie in the sky goal is to go to LA.
I can understand that. Is there any sort of advice you would give to people? This is your last year. What would you say to newcomers or people who even are about to enter their senior year? Is there something just, man, I wish I knew that before I left?
Yeah, I feel like I wish that I would have started sooner getting involved in things like Cable 8. Like, I wish that I would have just, like, I admire you starting out as a freshman and just going all in. And, like, you were engaged with so many shows right off the bat. And I feel like that's such a great mindset. And, like, I didn't start until I was a sophomore. And I feel like had I started as a freshman, who knows where I would be now. Maybe I would have been president last year, you know? Like,
yeah.
Not really. But
or you could have made your presidency a dictatorship in your second term.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Would you need any more time on yours, or are you willing to reveal your masterpiece?
You look a little like a politician. So.
You look a little bit like Gigantor from Monsters vs. Aliens.
Oh, thank you. I get that all the time. Yeah. Okay. Are we doing?
I say you do your reveal first. I'm just curious to see.
Okay.
I'm excited to see.
Okay.
So let's take a gander.
Okay. There's you.
That's perfect. I love it. I got the dimples as well. That's awesome. Hey, you even got the design on the tie.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I was trying to encapsulate. You have a nice smirk. You got a good on-camera smile, so I was trying to encapsulate that. But
you got the back of the hair. I got a little bit of a mullet going on.
You have an extra mullet in this, for sure.
It's a little, it's almost, too far gone.
Yeah.
The southern accent's almost there. I have to fight it back.
You need like a cowboy hat too.
Yeah. All right. Are you ready for yours?
I don't know.
Well, they already kind of revealed a little bit. Take a gander at the detail.
Oh my god! Wow.
You have eyes.
I do have eyes.
You have jewelry.
Yeah.
The V's on your shoes.
Yeah.
And they're white shoes, so this wasn't on me.
Okay,
You can't really see them. This is just, you know they're there.
Yeah.
Just a lot of torso going on here.
Yeah. Yeah, I got some short legs. It's okay.
Well, you're hiding most of it under the leg. It's a jumpsuit, as we talked about earlier.
I mean, it's full length, but
a black jumpsuit, not an orange jumpsuit, which shows the difference from where we're from.
I'm loving the spray tan, and you have the beauty mark as well.
It was. I want you to know it's not that noticeable.
Thank you.
I was really trying to be delicate and it was like pinpoint accuracy, and I just kind of started trembling as I got closer to it. And
I like how I'm.
You're big.
Yeah, damn
You're
right.
jacked.
Damn right.
I'm
doing a lat spread.
Skyscrapers.
Lat spread with no lats though. It's just like
it's a little bit
straight
of a
body with
Oh man, but. This is a gift to you. You are
Thank
more than
you.
welcome
I'm
to
gonna
keep
put this on my office door. Actually,
please, I'm glad. Yeah.
I think I'll.
I think it's best I don't sign it. Let the artist be a mystery. Okay. But if you really need,
I think I'll write like President/GM right here. So then it's like instead of a plaque on the door, it's.
I like it. I think that's a great idea.
Wow.
But it's a late night show. You came on here to kind of promote a product. Live at 8. Final call. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah.
Tell us what to get excited for.
Yeah, well, you're going to be in it, which is really exciting.
I know that.
We really want to highlight just how amazing Cable 8 is, and the audience that we're trying to reach is obviously college kids trying to experiment with whatever they're wanting to do. In our case, it's the broadcast industry. But the number of Cable 8 alumni who have gone on to be really successful in the industry is super admirable. So we want it to reach them because the themes that we're trying to cover in the film, it's kind of an ambiguous timeline just because of technicalities. Like, it's set in the 80s, but the ability to really encapsulate the 80s with the budget that we have and like the resources that we have is like,
creative.
Yeah. So like, I want the storylines are going to really appeal to anyone who's been in Cable 8 or anyone who has just gone out and done something that they're passionate about. And so that's kind of the main thing that I want to highlight in there. And just like how fun it is to be a college student. I feel like the movie industry right now, it's so many repeats there's sequels
remakes,
and so many remakes and like so many people neglect the stories that come out of your college career. And there's so many fun things that we've done on campus that like no one really talks about in the film industry. And like I've never seen, aside from like Animal House or like, there's like a handful of movies that talk about college life, but this is like, people say like, this is the most fun you'll have in your whole life. Then make a movie about it.
Just a terrifying thought.
Right? I'm like, wait,
I'm having fun, but if
this is it,
come on, isn't there supposed to be a little bit more?
I know, I'm like, I need to be making money. I need to be being creative. I want to have my own house. I want to, like, that seems more fun than being a student. So, I don't know. But, yeah.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Yes.
Annabelle Pepin, everyone, reaching for the stars. And we have a star today in the studio. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
It was an absolute pleasure.
You too.
And when we come back, we have a little bit of a story coming in from the tailgates with the parents. We'll be right back.
interesting sport. You seem to have got yourself in quite a pickle. You look awfully spry. Do you go to Washington State? Splendid. Have you seen any Huskies? You have? Do you know how to handle them? Well, you don't. No matter. I'll teach you. I'll show you what to do when you see a Husky. Now, how does one look for a Husky? Here, you're wearing a dashing, stylish Cougar jersey. Well done. You, my friend, are not a Husky. Now notice you've suddenly turned an ugly shade. That logo on your chest is undeniable. You are now a Husky, and you are now an enemy. How to act when you see a Husky is the most important part. There are 3 rules to follow. Rule number 1, ignore them. If they speak to you, you don't hear them. Rule number 2, remember, these Huskies go to the inferior school, but they are all infected with superioritis, a terrible fate for the poor pups. Don't get close. They might sway your mind. Rule number 3, at the end of the day, these Huskies are bad, bad dogs. If you can't seem to shake one off your tail, you might just have to put them doves down. So it is now known how to identify and what to do when you see a Husky. How do we feel? You're a real expert. I say my job might be yours soon, for gosh sake. Now throughout this time, I never asked you, young fellow, what is your name? Say, you don't have one? Well, I'll give you one. Your name is you. For you now know what to do when you see a Husky.
I mean, look at this. This looks nothing like me. It's not even close to the level of talent that I gave to her. It's like the next Picasso was in this room. Now, Cougs, we know how to have school spirit. We embody the energy of having unwarranted levels of pride in our college. We'll tell people we Couged it with pride, for crying out loud. With that being said, sometimes we can get a little carried away. Those couches, they just look too burnable sometimes. They're asking for it. But thankfully for us, this last weekend was Parents' Weekend. During their time here, they were still Cougars at heart, but they were able to set an example for us, teaching us how to be mature and stay classy, even while at the tailgates. Take a look.
I'm Hailey.
And I'm Ava.
It's Parents' Weekend and we're here at the tailgate, so let's go interview some parents. What are your score predictions for today's game?
38-14.
Okay.
How about that? I don't have a clue. How about a shutout? How about
Shutout?
35-0?
Okay, 35-0. Let's see it, Cougs. What is your score prediction for today's game?
42-17.
Oh gosh, I don't know. I haven't thought about this. Cougars are gonna win.
42-35. 42-35. Okay, close game.
37-13.
Ooh, we're gonna win 40-14.
What is your go-to tailgate drink?
Coors Light.
Coors Light. Love it. What's yours?
It'd be Coors Light, yeah.
Oh, we both Coors Light. Tailgate drink.
Drink? Oh, probably just a Coors Light.
Anything with vodka.
I would have to say tequila Paloma.
Ooh, tequila Paloma. I like that.
Let's just keep it straight with the beer.
Beer? Okay.
Beer.
Beer.
A free one that someone gives to me.
Totally.
Ooh, beer.
Beer. Yeah, go Cougs.
So what is your name?
My name's Eric.
Eric, can you show me your best touchdown dance?
My best touchdown dance?
Yep.
Let's see. It goes like.
Okay!
Yeah.
Okay! Yeah! Go! Touchdown dance? Touchdown dance. Action! Yeah! There we go. Out of your three friends, who do you think is going to be the drunkest today?
My daughter.
This one.
Who do you think is going to be the drunkest today?
I'm going to go with the red hair right here. Brenda.
Okay. Out of this whole group, who do you think is going to be the drunkest today?
I have a good chance myself, actually. Yeah, you're darn right.
We love an honest king.
I have good confidence.
Honest, okay. Honesty's the best. Who do you think is going to be the drunkest?
Grace.
Grace. Grace, you going to let him call you out like that?
It's an honor. I'll accept it.
Grace, do you think you're going to be the drunkest today?
I guess I gotta be. Cheers.
Right there.
What's his name?
Jeff.
Jeff. All right, Jeff. Who do you think is going to be the drunkest out of this group today?
You just saw her, Charity.
Charity. He's coming for you, Charity. All right. We need a tiebreaker. What's your name?
Claudia.
Claudia, who do you think is going to be the drunkest in the group today?
Me and Charity.
Yes.
Both of us.
Yes.
First rodeo.
Do you think you or your daughter Macy are going to be drunker today?
It'll be me.
You? Why do you say that?
Because I'm an old school Coug. She's new school.
All right, old school Coug's going to take the new school Coug today. Do you know the name of our Cougar mascot?
Ooh, no.
No?
I'm from the west side of the state.
Okay.
You know.
This is my mom. Dubs down.
Sorry, I went to UW and got my master's.
Oh, we got a Husky here. We got a Husky.
Butch.
Yes, Butch.
Win something for that?
Ding, ding, ding. Yeah.
Butch.
Butch the Cougar, correct. Can you finish this statement for me? Are you ready?
Yes.
Win or lose?
Win or lose.
Win. Or lose. What do you win?
We drink more booze because we're Cougs.
Yeah, okay. Win or lose? Cougs bust! She got it right! What is the craziest thing you've seen at a tailgate here at Wazoo?
Oh my God, all the girls that walk by here with nothing on. Jesus, that's the biggest thing.
Okay.
I don't disagree with that, but I've also seen people do that Cleveland Browns thing where they jump off the top of the Winnebagos into tables and break the tables.
Yes.
That's nutso.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, Cleveland Browns jump off the motorhomes. Don't do that around this guy.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You'll hurt yourself. And go Cougs.
Go Cougs!
Go Cougs.
Well, if you needed proof, there it is. Coug pride never leaves us. Thank you, Hailey and Ava, for going out for Outlook. We appreciate it. But just like that, that is the end of the first episode. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you for staying up with me tonight. We hope to catch you next time. Be sure to follow us on social media. We have Instagram, we have TikTok. We're slowly getting there. I've been Gus Marceau. Thank you for watching, and thank you everyone in the studio. Have a good night.